Welcome back to another episode on the Casual Craft server, and this is a proper intro with shaders looking at my mob farm up there. So, in between episodes, me and Diablo have been smashing it. I'm just going to turn the shaders off and we can take a tour about around what we have done. So there we have it. So this right here is our trading hall, and this here is our main operation, and underneath there, somewhere around here, is the villager breeder. Now, I don't know what this is, or that, or even this. DiabloDres is gonna obviously describe to me what this is and what it's gonna be. This is gonna be a church. We'll probably move it eventually, who knows. But she's the main planner around here and building everything like that. She did so much work on these two buildings and all the work going into it. I just supplied all the materials, filled in the walls, and just do stuff like that. So how this works is I'll show you. So we've got signs to know what we need to do. Under here is our villager breeder. So as you see, the baby villager will come under here, and once they grow up, the heads will pop through the trapdoor, and they'll slowly but surely go up this water stream, a water elevator, and go into this section here. From there, we've got a button upstairs, which I'll show you, because they'll come along here, and there's minecarts everywhere. We've got enough iron. We went mining for around about 2 hours, got 2 stacks of blocks. So they'll come up here, and this is the zombification area, and that zombie hits them with weight, and once it turns into a actual zombie villager, so the hitbox is taller or larger, so it detects the string, which pushes the piston. Pushes the piston up, which unpowers the block, and pushes it down and stuff like that. And basically, it will go from here under here, and this is basically what we call a god machine. And what this does is decides what we can do with it. So basically, they'll come up here. We can close that. So basically, we'll throw a potion off them, and then we'll open this, give them an apple, and then close this. They'll spawn down here, and we'll put a profession table. So our profession workbenches is here. So we'll put that here. Now this is my design. This full god machine, spent around about 4 or 5 hours working on it with Dre. So basically, we can send them back to the zombification area just to get them even lower, or we can send them to the trading hall. Now I'm going to go on a creative world. I'm going to show you how I built it. So this is the god machine. Now it's set up a little bit differently. Obviously they drop down here, but these are trapdoors. So my trapdoors up here. So the villager goes here. Obviously has a profession, but when I put this down, it swaps it over. There we are. We'll trade with it, etc, etc. Then we'll right, this button goes to the trading hall. Now once we press this, the piston will retract, my cop will pick them up, and once I go in game mode spectator, they will get picked up by the minecart and go down here. Obviously it's backed up because obviously I've been trying it a lot. And now I'm going to break all these and get the other villager in to see how it works that way. So now we've got the other villager in. Obviously, same thing, profession table, but we might want to put it to the zombification, which is over here in our server. So now you click this, and it gets picked up by the minecart again. And as you see, gets stacked on top. Now, kind of made a baby. Don't know how, but that wasn't there before, and we didn't spawn one in. So basically how this works is the buttons have a lot of redstone to it. So underneath this button, it powers the dispenser, which shoots out the minecart. And this needs to be perfectly timed to when this piston opens up, which is right here. So this is the simple design. The repeaters go into blocks, which powers it. So both buttons powers the minecart system. Now, both buttons also power the redstone, the piston, I mean. So basically this repeater is set on 3 ticks, which goes into the blue line, and this connects up to I think this is called a monostable circuit or something like that. I can't remember the actual name. I know it's not a monostable circuit, but it's along the lines of that, how it's always on until you press something. I'll try and figure out the actual word besides making words up. So basically when you push this button, it will turn this redstone torch off, which will retract the piston. Now it's very, very easy. So the orange line is for the switch. So when you press one of the buttons, so it'll be this one, it will turn the orange line on, which will switch this rail to go that side. So that's how we switch it around. And it's very, very simple. So we'll get back onto the survival server. I'll meet you there. So we're back on the survival server. And basically, I still don't know what the word is for it. I'll still find it and I'll put a caption over it. And basically when you're in there, they can go down here, which we have a system where there's an activator rail which pushes them to one side. Then there's a water column right here. And then we'll have a dispenser item elevator, which goes up with redstone torches. And it drops down here, goes into cactus, goes straight up here. Then Bob's your uncle for that. And when because we decided, or we actually came to the conclusion, we're not going up there. We came to the conclusion that we need a system where both of us can see the trades. Now we can't see it due to multiplayer trading. So what we do is we break these, and underneath the carpets we break 2 carpets. Now they can't get out if we do this. Break 2 carpets, and what's under here is funnels. So we've got funnels going everywhere. And the good thing about this is the carpets, because I need to change this. So we need to put a hopper somewhere here and a barrel, so we don't lose any carpets or anything like that. They drop down here. Once they hit the string, there's a minecart which pushes them and goes all the way back to the zombification area, which the other person can sort that out. This is a flawless design. We spent so long troubleshooting it, and we're so proud of it. This is one of the best creations I've ever seen. And interior, exterior, everything like that's going to be worked on. We added enchanting station and books for nearly everything we'll get. So we've got 3 of them so far, and we'll get more in the future. So obviously I'll need to get more apples and potions so I can get those trades cheaper, or Drake can get them for me. But essentially I want to get some for my stall so I can sell them. All this is being sorted. It's valuable stuff and empty shotgun box with a good pick. But basically that's our system, and it's super simple. I say that, but it took us 3 weeks to design it. But once you look back at it, it's like, okay, this is really simple, but troubleshooting it is difficult. You just need a load of rails. And the 2 tutorials I posted, obviously on here you can't dupe rails or carpets. So on your survival world, to get carpets is super easy. To get carpets, I mean rails and carpets are easy. So I have no trouble. But we had to grind for the gold, the iron, and we need to make a gold farm eventually in the overworld. So we are going to need a bunch of obsidian. So they spawn on the portal frame, and we'll have trapdoors which will funnel them to 1 by 1, which will kill the Metagee cramming, and we'll get loads of XP that way. So this is the trading hall, and this is the operation system, or area operation something. I don't know, we'll come up with a name. DiabloDres wants this to be a beach, and this will be a seafront. And she's working on some terraform, which she is an awesome terraformer, not gonna lie at all. And I think this is what the plan is. And I think this could be a lighthouse. I know she wanted to make one ages ago, but this could be just a fountain, who knows. But yeah, we've done so much, and I haven't been able to record because I've been grinding for this wood competition, which we came 3rd. Like I said, 115,000 was quite, you know, competitive, I think. But we've got a bunch of wood, which we don't even need to chop down anymore. We can just take from the chests. Save us time. We've got a sheep farm, and we did have llamas, the wandering trader llamas, but they disappeared after we'd name tagged them, so we're kind of upset on that front. And they used to be down here. So around here there's loads of llamas, so I'm going to bring them over for Dre, and this area is looking really good. We found loads and loads of spawners. Well, what's it called? while caving, and we actually found a skeleton spawner next to this village. It was in a cave because I came from over here, and there's another one there which I've never seen that before. We came over this way because we're looking for something, I can't remember what. So we found a skeleton spawn in the cave. There's tons of mobs, and that's what we found here. We kept looking for tons of mobs, and that's what we found. So we're trying to make our zombie spawner a bit faster, but I think it's fast enough. And our cave spider spawner is doing good, but we found another one. We just found so many so many zombie spawners and spider spawners. So if we ever want to set another one of those up, we can. Really soon I'll need a chest system. Now it's not going to be automatic. The farming ones, so when we make a creeper farm, that's going to be all automatic. I'm going to keep this here, but I'm going to try and find an industrial area where I could just put, you know, pumpkin and melon farm, a huge sugarcane farm with flying machines, and get that all sorted. So this one here doesn't produce that much, and if I push it back more blocks, I don't think it'll produce that much, but it's here and it works and it's all right. So we need a better one to trade with villagers to get more emeralds. I think we're up to a stack of blocks so far, and I'll show you something else when we go into the trading hall. So we made manual farms up here to trade with the villagers. Now I'm just gonna get my lucky charm pickaxe to get more potatoes, not hit the glowstone. And this is designed by Dre as well. Oh, I shouldn't have removed that. So Dre is a really good terraformer, builder, designer, interior designer. She's just amazing at everything she does in this game. So if you want to check her Instagram out, it'll be down in the description. She gave me permission to do this. So don't be like, oh, personal information, why you do this, and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be down there. Give her a follow, give her a cheeky like and comment, who knows. She's really good on the guitar, so you can have a look and listen to it if you want. But she's an awesome friend. 15 likes and I'll buy a Nando's. JK. But yeah, this is how we'll be getting our emeralds. So we'll come down here with the potatoes, carrots, wheat, and we will put it in this guy here and get emeralds. So the best trick with this, besides drag, drop, is press shift and spacebar. Or you even could just press spacebar. But shift spacebar, you can just get loads of emeralds besides doing the same thing over and over. So we've got 16 and 16 the max emeralds you can get from one villager. And once we come here, we can just drop it off. And same with the carrots and wheat. So this is per person. So since I locked the top trade, no, I haven't. Let me just get that sorted again. Since you lock the first trade, the person next to you or who you ever live with can do it as well. They can trade with them because you also traded with them. You also queued them. So it's two different things, two different interactions. And this guy's our wheat one. And there, that one, the carrot. But I need to trade this one down and do the same thing. And we're just getting loads of coal and iron traders, which we've got loads of things planned. So I might make a notice board and start writing things down. So right now I'm just going to put it here. Basically what we need to do is an iron farm. This is not in order. This is so we can just take it off the list. We need another cow farm because that one's not producing enough. So we might upgrade that design. We also need, let me think, we need that skeleton farm sorted. Skeleton farm. We also need to sort the what's it called? Custom mob spawning because they're not pathfinding properly. So add trap doors, custom mob spawner, spawner 1. Now what else? We need to make an automatic furnace array. Auto furnace. Furnace. Yep, got that in the end. Furnace array. Hopefully I spelled that wrong. If not, cry me a river. We need a chest building. And also the automatic furnace and chest building, which will be over here. The furnace is for the the glass so we can get more bottles. And also we need a gold farm. Can I put that on there? No, I can't. So gold farm, put that in capitals because we need that ASAP. We've got loads of apples. We need loads of golden apples. Now I went for the shopping district about 15 times and saw no one selling gold blocks for a certain amount of deals. I think it's rare, but I know outside my portal on the top of the bedrock there's loads of gold farms. Every time I fly by it works perfectly, so I might add a temporary one up there, and once they reset I should have enough obsidian to build it in the overworld, so we'll find out then. Let me see, what do we need? So I have been talking about this area here and I want to make this look nice because this is normally where I stop my intros, and now we can actually see things in the background, so that's quite good. So I might terraform the side of this and add buildings on top and maybe some rocks in the water. Terraform this, we'll see. This is going to be a huge project and I might just do the same with this. Buildings like this will get ripped down and we're just going to keep the 4x4 ones, so the bottom blocks, so we can actually try and design it but keep the same dimensions. This here is terraformed by me, so I kind of can do it, but the thing is it's going to take me, this took me at least an hour to do, just trial and error. So obviously with Dre's help we can probably sort this out within a couple hours, fingers crossed. And I don't know about there because I start them here, the sun rises up here, so somewhere around here I normally sit. So yeah, those pillars will go, but honestly this is going to be today's video. It's just a sort of catch up, basically show you how our trading hall works. This is probably the best trading hall in Minecraft, period. It's flawless, it works perfectly. We've got loads of systems set up, so if there's any faults it's so easy to get to them. So meaning the faults will be carpets will get missing, so we'll have to have a sheep farm which are over here. So I moved the sheep from the ground, which was in a 2x2, which I think the Wandering Trader llamas died from entity crime, I'm not gonna lie. But each harvest will just get stacked in 32, so this chest here will be full to the brim. Let me just do one more harvest. So we just got under a stack and we're under half a stack there. So we just put this in there and Diablo can take things out. But we've got loads of shears, so that's fine. We also got a full double chest full of honeycomb blocks. But yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe for more future content on the Casual Craft server. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.